Extra configuration required for ssh-agent forwarding. This guide does a great job explaining how ssh-agent works across multiple systems. I'd like to get forwarding set up as it is in the last set of diagrams, but I'm having trouble tracking down the steps required to do so. For some machines on my network, I can SSH from A to B, then B to C, without ever entering a cert password. Other machines, however, if I could not open a connection to your authentication agent, sometimes, then won't forward my authentication info. Shing from one of these machines to another box on the network prompts for my private key password again. I didn't build these machines, but I can administer some of them. I don't know for sure what the difference is between box and network and the ones that don't, could be a firewall issue, SSH/SSH-agent/SSHD configuration, anything, and I don't see any step-by-step guides specific to forwarding floating around the net. I just need to know where to start chasing this issue down.
SSH-agent forwarding must be allowed on the client, forward agent option in, ~/.ssh/config, and on the server, allow agent forwarding option in sshd_config. Chances are that your machines have different default settings for one or both of these options. If you're going A and GT, B and GT, C, forwarding is not necessary on the B and GT, C step, unless you're then going to go C and GT, D of course. When you're logged into B, check that the environment variable ssh_auth_sock is defined. Its value is how SSH knows how to contact the agent. There's no good reason to forbid agent forwarding in the server, given that agent forwarding makes the client vulnerable to the server and not the opposite, and that you could in principle set up agent forwarding manually, although there wouldn't be so much point since the difficulty of setting it up would defeat the point of the convenience of agent forwarding.
While you already have the right answer by Agile above, I wanted to point out that allow agent forwarding is only supported in Open 5.1 onwards. Open servers before 5.1, from what I have seen in my Roll4U5 box, allow agent forwarding by default. So if your server is older than 5.1 and agent forwarding is not working, the problem is likely in the SSH client. Since forwarding seems to be working for some machines for you, it seems that /etc/ssh/ssh_config is set up fine. Check ~/.ssh/config to see if there is any exception made to disable agent forwarding for the affected boxes. Ref, this URL